All right. Well, welcome everyone from new people, new faces. I hope to see you more often, but we like to begin our Westchester Holistic Network meetings. I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. Ah, yeah, it's COVID 2021. We have all kinds of messages. You can take your mask off, no, wear your mask when you go into the grocery store. So nobody, once again, knows what we should be doing, but Kathleen would recommend that we just breathe. And so let's begin to bring our awareness to our breath. And I'm going to also invite everyone to mute themselves. Not muted. And notice how your breath is coming in and going out. Don't change your breathing in any way. Simply let your breath breathe you. And you can also bring your awareness to how is your body talking to you? Is it asking you to move just a little bit, to release a little tension somewhere in your body? And mindfully notice where your shoulders are. And if they're up around your ears, lovingly and gently drop them down. And breathe. Relax. And let go of anything that's any chatter that's going on in your mind and come back. Always come back to the breath. That dinner that you just ate and rushed through, let it go. Exhale it out and come back to the breath. Tax season is over. Let it go and come back to the breath. So simply allow that breath to come and go, almost like the tide, like a wave coming in as you inhale. And exhale, letting that wave of breath go back into the breath's ocean. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you're ready, I want you to bring your awareness to the sound of the bells. And allow your eyes to gently open and look around the screen and lift the corners of your mouth upward. Yes. New friends, old friends. Yeah. And I didn't want to make that meditation too long because we're going to get a lot of breathing done tonight. But before we do that, I'd like to, are we ready, Pam?
Yes, we're ready as usual. I'm looking at my books and everything before I launch into the astrology, but we are ready. We are ready.
Pamela is our resident astrologer. And so she gives us a brief overview of what's happening in between these moons.
The eclipse season, we're on the threshold of eclipse season. And these eclipses occur with a regularity. If you think back 18, 19 years ago, there might be something thematic, and you don't have to spend a lot of energy thinking about that right now. But around 2002, there might be something that happened in the spring that jogged a certain part of your life. And to talk about it a little more in a targeted way, May 26th is the full moon eclipse that happens at 5 degrees Sagittarius. And that one is a eclipse that is a lunar eclipse, which happens at the full moon. And so the moon is lit by the sun in Gemini. And if you know where Sagittarius and Gemini, straddles your horoscope, this might indicate which area of life is highlighted. But pretty much the way I like to explain it is that Gemini energy is all about neighborhood, communication, and this is kind of a little more emphasized because we're around the time Mercury retrograde. So we're really being asked to go deeper, really think about how we say things, how we listen. And as we were talking before the meeting formally began, we're in this new world of communication. Yes, there's social media and has been for a long time, but one of the things I've been thinking a lot about, and I'm not the only one, it's just what I've been reading and kind of filtering through my astrological lens, is that the most valuable commodity that we all have, and young people and everyone will have, is the track record integrity of your message. And one could say this has always been true, but with the never-ending electronic trail of information, what we put out there, how we say it, how we hear it, how we're reviewed is essential. So in a funny way, even though it seems like, oh gosh, we're coming out of this time, or we're kind of in the middle of this fake news or whatever it is, the Gemini sun is lighting up the moon in Sagittarius. So we're really being asked to hone down on the wisdom of the message. It's not going to be enough anymore for sound bites or what's cool or trendy. In the end, people are going to be looking more and more about, what does this intrinsically teach me? What is the value of this? So there's that. And then as we go into June 10th, we have the solar eclipse at 19 Gemini. And this is part of what's known as a Saros cycle. So this happens every 18 years and change. And it has a historic theme to it. And this Saros cycle of 19 degrees Gemini is about creative fruit. So it's a highly charged creative energy. So we are all communicators because we all have messages we want to deliver to our families, our siblings, our neighbors, our community. But that is intensified for any of us who are in business for ourselves or practitioners or work in careers or avenues that have to do with communication. So I see this period of spring into and around this time, of course, we're also heading into the summer solstice, which I'll talk more about in June. I see this time as being like planting seeds of creativity, communication. And if there's someone who you need to give a message to, whether they're on the planet, still alive, yourself as a young person, someone who you've been having trouble getting through to, or a message you want to communicate more effectively, these eclipses can reveal. Eclipses give us information like that. And so you want to catch it in your butterfly net when it comes by. And it could be a dream, a revelation, a conversation, a message that comes through. So you don't have to act on it right away. Actually, it's better if it kind of sits in the hopper and lets you know what it is that the essence of the truth is. But where in eclipse season is always about revelations are coming up. And we'll see this on the world stage as well. But each of us as individuals, what's hatching? And how do you encourage the growth in ways that allow you to feel as though you can speak your truth? And that's what I've got in my mind, Kathy. You're muted, my dear.
I'm unmuted now. Yeah, sheesh, it's going to be a busy summer, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, Pam. And I just wanted to mention a few things before we get to Kathleen. That we WHN, Westchester Holistic Network, presented a video to at the Awaken Fair this Sunday, and it was great fun. It's a 27-minute video, and all of our videos, all of our recorded meetings are on YouTube. So I just want to let you know that if you missed a meeting, that you can go to Westchester Holistic Network on YouTube, and there's like 14 lovely. And I have to say, Pam, just amazing the work that you've done. She edits everything, and when I'm doing the meditations, she puts this beautiful little pond that's, and the things are wisping along. So it's just amazing. I bow down.
Well,
So,
I'm an amateur compared to my daughter, and I'm very aware Linda Caldwell's in the audience. So, we have a real filmmaker in the room.
oh, okay. Maybe we can ask Linda to do a presentation.
I think she's a very busy lady, but thank you. I have fun with it. And I will post that Awaken Fair video this week. I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's very, very nice. Cynthia is on it. Kristen Prevalet, Janet, Catalina, myself, Pam, Alexandra LeClaire, and the young one.
Radithia.
Yes. Yes.
And I've got highlights of advertisements and other
Kat
things
and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next month is our last meeting for the summer. We take a 2-month break and we resume in September. And I would love any of you who would be interested in doing a presentation. Oh, yeah, Katie. Oh, no, you just did one, Katie, didn't you? Yeah. So please let me know. And I'm gonna, Beverly, have you learned enough about Ikebana to be able to do a presentation?
Not in June, but I wanted you to know that I've been trying to wrap my head around how this would work well for holistic practitioners, and what I could do. I maybe we'll talk and you'll help me work this through. But
Okay, because
but I see possibilities that I don't know how to present it.
Yeah, is it relaxing?
For me it is, but for other people it might not be.
Okay, well, we'll think about it. So speaking of June's speaker, it's Shira Adler. In 2017, she gave us a lovely presentation on cannabis and cannabinoids and CBD and her business. And now New York State has said, okay, we're going to let all you dopers smoke whenever you want to. So, and she's right in the middle of it, and she'll let us know. What has she said? Cannabinoids, the new frontier. Welcome to the Wild West, a newly legitimized state, and what it means for the future of holistic plant-based therapeutics. New York State does have medical marijuana that's being used. And now it's going to be recreational. So bring out your headband that's tie-dyed, and we can all put on the Doors and everybody else. So with that, I am going to I'd like to introduce Kathleen Booker. The Jedi of Calm. I love it. Every time she says that, I love listening to it. And it's so true. The Jedi of Calm. And she's got a lot of experience, and she's just brilliant. And Kathleen, if you'd like to say a few words about yourself. I mean, I don't think there's any explanation that's needed, because I'm already just breathing deeper.
Well, the way that you did the breath work at the beginning, I thought, geez, yeah, just keep going. Hi, everybody. My name is Kathleen Booker. I'm also known as the Jedi of Calm and the Queen of Serene. However, if you saw me earlier today at 9:30, that calm, that serene was like donde está. I was a hot mess. And that's life, right? Life is going to life. Stuff is going to pop off. And being in that hot messness, it really was the breath, and always is the breath, that brings me back, and also gives me permission and reminds me that sometimes being a hot mess is okay, because to rest in that and then to move through with the breath, there's a lot of healing that goes on there. So just open your mouth and take a breath in with me. And just let it go. And I always find it very difficult to talk about myself. I'm a little shy. I've been practicing breath work for over 15 years. Time really does fly, but I won't go too much into me. You want to know about me, you have my permission to give me a call, and I'm happy to sit down and chat with you. However, hold on, because the true diva of the house has to have her screen time. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, ladies. That's Gracie. God forbid I get on a Zoom and she doesn't have her FaceTime. I mean, really. What I'd like to say about the breath is that it just does so much. First and foremost, it got you up this morning, and your ability to breathe and the breath just breathing within you, your mind is working. You can hear your blood is pumping. Your muscles are working. It's just amazing what the breath does within our bodies. She's just wheezing a little bit. She's an old girl, and she loves the breath too. And it does all of this without any input from us at all. So one of the things that we can do with the breath when we do conscious connected breath work, which is what I do, we make the amygdala glands, 2 glands in the head, smaller. Those glands speak to the frontal cortex, which keeps us in fight or flight, and cortisol, just gallons of it, flowing in our body, which is just no bueno. That's especially for you, Pamela, because you're in Mexico. Which is just no good. Tons of cortisol flowing through our body. That is high blood pressure. It's just so much dis-ease. On top of that, we're marinating in just so much stuff. So the breath supports the body to release cortisol, which is fight or flight, which is just stress, and to increase good feeling endorphins, and just so much more. Without the breath, we'd be a little El Dedo. I would like to come back to something that Pamela spoke about with the eclipses. And one of the things that I am finding personally and professionally, for women especially, it is a very fertile time for us to rebirth our authentic, heartfelt voices. For myself and again for clients, I am seeing so clearly that women activating, recalibrating, rejuvenating their voices, it's important in this time as we are creating a new breath by breath. So I just wanted to say that. I would love to go around the room and just get a little temperature on what's up for you. Our space is a sacred space. What goes on in our circle stays in our circle. Everyone is in agreement, yes? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so everyone is free to share, cry, whatever. So I'd love to hear, can we just go around and share with me what's up for you? You can celebrate if you have a new boo in your life, or if your book is about to come out, or you're sad as a mo, you know, share whatever. First and foremost, we all want to be strong for ourselves. We want to use our voice for ourselves. One of the things I love about breathwork, and I'm not going to talk a lot, is that it fills us to overflow. There is nothing that we can be, do, have in this world that does not come from our overflow. If we are not overflowing, we're out of integrity. We really are. It's true what they say on the airplane. Put the air mask on your face first before you try and save someone else or help someone else. And that's a trait, I think, with women that I see myself also, where we give natural nurturers, and we don't, and I don't mean fill ourselves to just full, I mean overflow, where we would definitely encourage someone else to do just that. So the breath is definitely going to fill us, overflow us, and nurture us and nourish us. And with all that is happening in our circle, I would offer that we all be willing to allow ourselves in this time to be fed, to really allow ourselves to receive that which we just so easily and consistently give to others and rarely give to ourselves. With that, just take a breath in, wide open mouth, and exhale. It's like a whole bunch of rebirthing, which it sounds like is going on in our circle. And that's exactly what breath work is, rebirth. So let's get ourselves situated. Everyone who has their forearms on the armrest, just allow your forearms to rest on the tops of your thighs. Push yourself back a little bit from your desk. And I also would offer to take your glasses off. You're just going to hear my dulcet tones. I'll let you know when to put your glasses back on. And again, I offer to you to allow yourself to just receive and share with you. Please leave room for spirit if you believe in spirit. Spirit's plan for you is bigger than anything we can sit down and think of ourselves. So leave a little room for spirit. All right, go back and close your eyes. Place your forearms right on the tops of your thighs. Allow your head to, it's almost as if someone is pulling your hair at the center of your scalp, and just lengthen, elongate your spine. Let your shoulders drop. And allow yourself to come present to this right now moment. If you're in a chair, just lean back so that you're comfortable. Kathy, bring your chin down just about 1/2 inch. Beautiful. softening your bellies, and feeling the presence of the divine. I do use divine source, the one, God, angels. If that doesn't work for you, then please fill in whatever does. And lovingly close your eyes. And as we give our physical eyes a rest, the all-seeing, all-knowing eyes of our beingness has a chance to just see, chat with you about what they see, and guide you. The breath that we're going to do is conscious connected breath work, connecting your inhale to your exhale to your inhale. And as Kathy put so eloquently, like a wave, I always use that visual. A wave comes into shore and then it melds immediately back into the ocean. It comes into shore and then it melds immediately back into the ocean. So your inhale flows into your exhale and your exhale flows into your inhale. And what I love about the breath, so many things, there's no effort. There's no effort. The breath does you. When we think about it, it got us up today. It's gotten us through the day with no input from you. Resting your forearms on the tops of your thighs so that your shoulders stay relaxed and not in a state of tension. Softening your lower belly. And again, the breath that we do is conscious connected breath work. Your inhale flows into your exhale. Your exhale flows into your inhale. And as we now just further relax ourselves into the loving arms of the Divine Mother, we feel her hold us, lift us. We feel the nourishment and the nurturing in her embrace. Willingly, we allow ourselves to give the weight of our body to the arms of the Divine Mother. And as we willingly allow the weight of our hips, our thighs, our lower back, center back, upper back, cervical spine to rest in this unconditional love embrace, we feel our body get a little heavier willingly as our muscles and our joints are so glad to release the tension, the tightness, the worry, the doubt. So your shoulders, your shoulder joint relaxes. Your elbow joints, your wrist joints relax. Your hip joints release any tightness, worry, anger, doubt, and you feel your hips open just a little bit as they soften. Just give a sigh, just sigh. Go back to breathing through your nose. Feel yourself connected, held, embraced by the Divine Mother. Your knees relaxed, your ankle joints relaxed. Your inhale flows into your exhale. Your exhale flows into your inhale. Your inhale flows into your exhale. Your exhale flows into your inhale. And you feel your back shoulder blades with no effort from you. Just slide down your back of their own accord as you relax deeper, 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 deeper. Your inhale flows into your exhale. Your exhale flows into your inhale. And very easily, just notice the space in between your breasts, right in the center of your chest, your heart space. Just notice and stay with your breath. Breathing through your nose, your inhale flowing into your exhale, your exhale flowing into your inhale. And you can even feel, possibly, if you do, great. If you don't, that's great too. Your sternum, which is the center bone of your front rib cage, you can feel, imagine it, or intend that your sternum softens, relaxes. As your inhale flows into your exhale and your exhale flows into your inhale flows into your exhale flows into your inhale. And as you feel the presence of your breath, not only in your heart space, but feeling the presence of your breath in your toes, your feet, your ankles, the presence of your breath in your calves, your shins, your knees, the presence of your breath in your left thigh, your right thigh, the presence of your breath in your buttocks, the presence of your breath in your womb, your yoni, your uterus, whether or not your womb, your yoni, or your uterus is still in your body, the memory of it is still there, even if it's been removed. Feeling the presence of your breath in your lower belly, in all of your organs, systems, shoulders, through your heart, through your arms, your wrists, heel of your hand, palm of your hand, fingers, fingertips, your neck, your jaw. Please move very gently if you're going to move. Feeling the presence of your breath in every muscle in your face. And as you feel the presence of your breath throughout your body, you feel it also at the top of your head, your scalp. Open your mouth gently, take a breath in. Sweetly let it go, sweetly let it go, sweetly let it go. Go back to breathing through your nose. and allow your inhale flowing into your exhale flowing into your inhale. Allow your breath to gently guide you to your heart. And as your inhale flows into your exhale flows into your inhale, you feel your breath lovingly cleanse your heart of any and all unforgiveness you hold toward yourself, known and unknown, unforgiveness. And if tears fall, just allow the tears to fall. As your breath flows, you feel your inhale and exhale clear and cleanse your heart of any and all unforgiveness you hold toward yourself. Soften your jaw. Words spoken unlovingly. Words spoken to you unlovingly. Words you need to say yet don't. Not shining your light. Any and all unforgiveness. And if no thought comes to mind, that's okay. Stay with your breath. Your breath knows every nook and cranny of you. Allow the breath to clear and cleanse your heart of any and all unforgiveness. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I am willing to be willing to release unforgiveness from my heart. I am willing to be willing to see fully and lovingly my innocence, my purity of love. Deepen your inhalations just a little bit. And again, the breath is effortless. And if you feel twitchy, that's just a bit of resistance. And that's okay. Stay with your breath. And as you breathe in your mind's eye, see your breath gather your inhale and your exhale. See, imagine, intend it to be so. Your breath gathers unforgiveness from nooks and crannies you don't even know of in your heart space. See, feel, imagine, intend it to be so that you can feel, sense, see your breath gather from all over your heart, any and all known and unknown unforgiveness that you harbor towards yourself. Now, open your mouth, take a breath in. We're going to exhale out that unforgiveness. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Again, gently. Oh, I don't see her. Take a breath in again through a wide open mouth. Exhale out unforgiveness. Beautiful. Do that again. Open your mouth. Take a breath in. I choose to release unforgiveness toward myself. Exhale. Beautiful. And when you complete that exhale, just come back to breathing through your nose. And if you begin to cough or if you yawn, name further what you're releasing. And as your inhale flows into your exhale, and your exhale flows into your inhale, feel the Divine Mother's presence in your breath as your breath overflowing your heart with unconditional love. Course in Miracles, lesson number 67 says, love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Feel your breath, the presence of the Divine Mother as your breath overflowing every single atom of your body with unconditional love. Every nook, every cranny, every space where unforgiveness towards yourself was released is overflowing with unconditional love. Deepen your inhalations just a little bit more. I am whole. I am loved. I am enough. I am whole. I am loved. I am enough. I am whole. I am loved. I am enough. Feel the deliciousness of your breath loving on you with your every inhale, exhale. And when you forget, not if, when you forget, take a breath. And your breath will bring you right back to your heart space, reminding you of your worthiness, your enoughness, that you are loved. Just give a nice sigh. Go back to breathing through your nose. Begin to feel, if you're outdoors, the presence of the air on your skin. And if you're inside, feel the presence of the four walls around you. Overflowing again every atom of your body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head with unconditional love. I am whole. I am safe. I am loved. Calling back to yourself, all parts of yourself now. Gently wiggle your fingers, gently wiggle your toes, and lovingly open your eyes. And very gently, just roll your shoulders back, very gently. Very gently roll them back. Good. Roll them back one more time. Roll your shoulders forward. Gently. Roll them forward gently. Roll them forward gently. And roll them back just one more time. Excellent. So let me just give you a little home assignment. Please drink a lot of water. If you're, if it's nighttime or your daytime or afternoon time, please drink water. And the reason I say that is because, first of all, you just did a clearing of your heart. So you want to drink water. We detox over 70% of the toxins in our body through our breath and through our skin. So please, I can't stress it enough, drink water. In addition, whether it's your nighttime, afternoon time, daytime, or morning or evening, please bathe before you go to bed, whether you do showers or you do baths. Again, because we detox over 70% of the toxins in our body through our breath and through our skin. Please bathe. I really recommend it. Nice.
That was amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. In our circle, there's a lot of, I feel, a lot of my judgment, unforgiveness, and resistance. A lot of resistance. And that's okay. That's okay. I really do offer, though, lots of water and bathe. How's everybody feeling? I would offer you and everyone in the group, just be kind and gentle to yourself. Be kind and gentle. Be mindful of self-judgment, your self-talk. Be kind and gentle. I would just offer that. Nice. Okay. All right. I am really honored that I was given the opportunity to witness your breath. And for all of you, I really would offer, I can't say it enough, be kind and gentle to yourself. Everybody. That includes me. That includes me. So, we all here know how to process ourselves, and we're doing this and we're doing that. Sometimes we need to integrate and just be. We've done a lot. We know a lot. And we're at a time, I feel, and Pam, I know, can speak to this astrologically, where we really are being called to chill. And I will say for myself, the breath has really given me the strength and the courage to chill, not to rush. It's amazing. People say, well, you're still mourning your mother. Well, hell yeah, idiot. That's just my example. However, in the back of my mind is, well, I need to move it along. Hell no. So that's me. And it may be, if you're job hunting, well, I haven't gotten it yet. Or if you're looking for love in your life, where is the love? Well, as we relax and leave room for breath, aka spirit, it comes. It's here. It's when, I'll speak for myself, I think I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm in total control, which I don't have, and totally blocking spirit. So I offer that to all of us on this call. Breathe, relax. It's okay to chill. The breath really has given me permission to take care of myself, which today looked like eating 2 lobsters.
Wow.
Oink, oink, 1 pounders. Come on. You know, you have to eat the claws and the tail. Anyone want to have any questions before I sign out?
Kathleen, I do want you to let people know where they can
Yeah.
get in touch with you, because she does offer many appearances, but also she has programs and things that I can speak quite candidly. Kathleen helped me a great deal when I was dealing with my father's dementia and my mother's passage, both of their passage. So it's, yes, we all know how to breathe, but it's lovely to have a loving person guide you through whatever you're birthing into, because every time there's a birth, there's a death. And that's just part of the life gateway.
Thank you all. All righty.
Kathleen, before you go, I just want to thank you for being here, and your phone and your email is on your website.
Oh, I'll hop it. I'll drop it in here. And genuinely, for anyone who wants to know more, you know, I'm a woo-woo person, but there's some science heads out here. And if you want more of the science, I'm happy to. I always find it difficult to talk and type. I'm sure that shows some sign of something, but it ain't forthcoming right now. Okay, so all my information is in there. If you want to know more of the science, I'm happy to share it. If you know things come up and you want to, you're like, well, what the heck is this? Because breathwork can stir the pot. Feel free to chat. And again, I just can't emphasize it enough. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Don't, if a thought comes forward or an emotion, don't be so quick to analyze. Just
breathe.
Breathe on it. Breathe on it. Says she who had an emergency session with her therapist yesterday morning.
Well, you know,
It's
since
really-
since there's a lot of practitioners in the house, Kathleen, we all know that we're only as good as the work we do for ourselves, with ourselves.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah.
Absolutely. And for all of our mommies and daddies, oh my gosh. I say thank you to them, you know, thank you. Thank you. I'm bummed as hell, but to our mommies and daddies who loved us, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I always like to show my mother off, so I'm going to show her off.
Oh, she was a beauty.
Yeah.
So this is my mommy. Yeah. So I
Aw.
thank you all. Oh, hi, Mom. Nice. Yeah. And it's beautiful when we're able to have a good relationship, and even if they've crossed over, to heal what might not have been a good relationship. I put good in quotes on the physical realm. Just that willingness to free ourselves, to release, as we just did, even more that unforgiveness towards ourselves. I love you all. I'm very, very grateful. Take care.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone who showed up this evening to support WHN. And we will see you, God willing, in September. And as Kathleen said, be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. And even if you're a hot mess, breathe. All right. Have a good night. Mwah.